Alright guys, I've started my Trailtech Vapor install. I'm sure you guys saw I had a review video on it. This is actually, I'm going to show you what I've done to install it. Alright guys, for the water temp, like I showed you in the review video, you get this coupler. It's already got the wire and everything going to it, sensor inside it. You just got to find a spot in the radiator line and cut it in two. Put this up and mark where you want to cut it. Cut it with something good, a razor knife or some really good cutters so you don't mash it all up. Comes with your pipe clamps and everything. So I'm just going to slide this other side on here. This was the only place I could really find on the KLR where I could find a straight piece that was easily accessible. So everywhere else kind of had bends or it was kind of tough to get to. So yeah, I did that there. Right here I've mounted the speedo sensor. Now, right here, alright guys, right here I've mounted the speedo sensor. Now, these are my rotor bolts. This bolt came with the kit. So you take one of these out, replace it with that. That's your magnetic head. Your sensor is going to pick up on that. Now the instructions said specifically, do not mount this level with this. Make sure the magnet is more towards the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm picking up fine right there. Everything was good. I tested it and then I just unplugged it to get it out of the way. If you can't do it this way, it does come with this extra magnet that you can secure somewhere with JB Weld or silicone or something, but I didn't need to do that on this one. Now for the tack on this thing, it's the same setup as a regular hour meter or anything. You just wrap it around the spark plug wire from the coil to the spark plug cap. If you've got a bike that's got the coil built into the spark plug cap, just wrap it around the cap itself. Really simple. I just wrap it and electrical tape it and run the wire. Alright guys, I've got my dash and everything set up. I actually had to put the Vapor, the only place I could put it was right here to the left of the key. I wanted it in the middle, but it blocked the key. So unless I work out another kind of mounting system with the mounts that came with it, I had to move it right to the left of the key, so it'll be slightly to my left when I'm riding, which is no big deal. Now I did have my iPhone mount here, but it was covering up the Vapor, so I had to move it over here. So, I don't know, you might be able to kind of see what that looks like. Put this in here for you. Yeah, so there's my iPhone 7 Plus and my Vapor. I did a lot of wiring. I pretty much rewired my fan from scratch. I put this power port in, as you can probably see. Yeah, it's like a cigarette lighter power port. And I plan on carrying, this is a USB power port. I plan on carrying it with me in the pack. And if I want to use it, I can unhook my battery tender from that power port, hook it into the USB, and use either way I want to charge when I'm on the road. My fan, wired it straight in, found a flat spot where the old cluster sat, drilled a hole, and ran a toggle switch for my fan. So, used some zip ties. It's not greatly pretty, but I just took a test ride, and it seemed like everything on the Vapor was working fine. It'll start reading when the motor starts up. You cycle through modes. That's like the outside air temp. There's the bike temp. You got your RPMs over here. There's your speed. Really cool system for around $100. And then it's got an auto off, and it's also got the lights too, the backlit. So